Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I say somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, because that's how we do it over here. I ain't gonna tear it too long tonight, y'all. But folks been asking me. It says, so, madam, what's going on with that Arthur Jones situation? I'm gonna first give y'all some background information on him. And then, I'm gonna show y'all what ancestors showed me on this. We jumps right into it. Come on, let's do it. Arthur Jones was born on June 3rd. And he was born in Rochester, New York. Arthur started gaining attention for his athletic skills when he was in high school, where he played football, and when he was a member of Union Etiquette High School's wrestling team. They said, who is this talented motherfucker right here? They said, we gotta watch him. And that's exactly what they did. They watched him like a hawk. He started attending Syracuse University in 2005. Although he didn't play any games during his freshman year of college, during his second year, he became one of 40 players that participated in every game in the 2006 season. And then he was ready to get on that field and play. Arthur remained with the Syracuse Orange until 2009. And he finished out his final year with the team. In 2010, Arthur went all the way up the elevator, and he started his career in the NFL. And he was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens as a defense end. He didn't remain with the Baltimore Ravens. After the big game, he signed a 5-year contract with the Indianapolis Colts in 2014. And he ended up being released from his contract, sitting out the entire 2015 season, after which he received a 4-game suspension in 2016 for testing positive for taking performance-enhancing drugs. In 2017, Arthur signed with the Washington Commanders, and he was placed on injured reserve. And in 2018, he stepped away from professional sports, and he announced his retirement from the NFL. He said, fuck that. I'm done with this football shit-ticka. I'm done now. I don't want to do nothing no more for no fucka NFL. That's what he said. Now we fast forward to today. And the news report said that Arthur Jones, he passed away. But they didn't say the cause of his death. That's what the news reports told us, my people. Now folks ask me, and they say, so, madam. They say, what ancestors done showed you about this right here? People say this right here don't sound right. They say something just don't seem right. And ancestors said, boo, to the shittika. Y'all know I gotta say allegedly. But this right here was another straight sacrifice. Let's go a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole. Arthur Jones He is known as being the brother of John Jones, who was known as being a professional mixed martial artist. And he is also known as being the brother of Chandler Jones, who was known as being a professional football player from 2008 to 2011. Now, when you look close at Arthur's brother, John Jones, I want y'all to look close at John Jones. You see that he announced his retirement in June 2025. John Jones said, okay, I'm getting out the game. I don't want to fight no more. I'm retired. That's what he said. And then he came back and he said, fuck that. He said, I want to come back in the game. He said, I want to come back and I want to fight again. That's what his brother said. He said, I want to go higher up the elevator. And the PTB says, shit, Shittika, you know how it go in this bitch. PTB said, you know how the game go. And his brother, Arthur Jones, ends up being the sacrificial lamb so he could go higher in his career. Y'all know I gotta say, allegedly. But we know how this game go. If you want to go up higher, somebody gotta what? They gotta go down. They gotta be the sacrificial lamb. And that rabbit hole, it go deeper. Because John Jones, he ain't the only one who benefited from this sacrifice right here. It was some other people as well. Ancestors, they wanted me to bring this scripture for this video. Matthew. When you get a chance, here it is right here. Look at Matthew chapter 26 and 15 through the 16th verse. And I want you to read it for yourself. This scripture right here is talking about blood sacrificing. And when you read it close, Judas was talking to the chief priest. He said, you want me to bring Jesus to y'all so y'all can take him out? In other words, so y'all can blood sacrifice him. And Judas says, shit, I can do that. I can bring Jesus to y'all so y'all can blood sacrifice and take him out. Judas said, but if I do that and I bring Jesus to y'all, y'all gonna have to do something for me. Listen to me close, y'all. Judas said, y'all gonna have to do something for me. I ain't gonna just bring him to y'all for nothing. It gotta be a what? An exchange. Judas said, if I bring Jesus to y'all, y'all gonna have to give me 30 pieces of silver. 30 pieces of silver. And the chief priests, they gave Judas that money. So here you go. Now go ahead and do what you gotta do to bring Jesus to us. Judas took that money and he threw Jesus right up under the fucker's bus. This scripture is a mystery scripture about blood sacrificing. And that rabbit hole go deeper, my people. Some folks think that blood sacrificing ain't real. Some folks think, that you just gotta be a celebrity to be a chosen sacrificial lamb. They are sacrificing people at their jobs that they work at. They sacrificing people in the church, etc., etc. It might be strange to some folks, but it's people out here that's giving up brothers, mothers, kids, etc. just to get that fucker bag, just to get that fucker money. In this case, Arthur Jones, he was thrown to the slaughter, like many other people. And this right here, most definitely, my people, is a blood sacrifice. I gotta say allegedly, but this what ancestors gave me. Y'all know how we do it over here. Murder by them fuckers' numbers. Arthur Jones, he passed away on October the 3rd, 2025, this year. Let's add that date up and see what we get. 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 equal what, my people? That's right, 13. 1 times 3 equal what? 3. They go to 3 right there. He died at age 39. 3 plus 9 equal what? 12. 1 plus 2 equal what? 3. There go another 3 right there. Y'all know what we do? Now when we add those 3's together, 3 plus 3, it equal what? 6. There go the 6 right there. When you put it together, you clearly get the 3-6 what? Murder by numbers. Told y'all this is how ancestors gave it to me to give to the people. I gotta say allegedly, but if you get it, then you got it. And I will be back.